G'day guys, Brendan here from On Point Adventures and welcome back to another episode on this very, very blustery day on the little polycraft. But today I want to bring you a review live from the water. And that is a review on what I believe is the best value ultralight rod on the market, and it's from a brand you wouldn't expect. Now, the reason you wouldn't expect it from this brand is because this brand is notorious for some of the most high quality rods in the world, bar none, right? I'm talking some of the most, I guess, well-known and well-esteemed surf rods on the market. And that brand is, of course, Assassin. Now, Assassin has jumped in the market with this rod that is $100 or under, depending on where you look. That's right, 100 or under. It's a beautiful, beautiful little 5'6" ultralight spinning rod. The best thing about this rod here is it's a 2 to 4 pound rod, okay, or 1 to 2 kilo if you wish. It's granted its cast weight is about the 2 to 7 grams, okay, or 7 down to 2 if you wish. But the good thing about this rod being 5'6" is it's so small you can put it absolutely anywhere on the boat. Now, we've got it matched up to a nice little 1000 size reel, and I am granted running 6 pound braid on it, which is absolutely a perfect little match. I probably would like to go down to like a PE 0.4, so something a bit thinner again. But what I've been throwing around is just little tiny minnow lures like that there, which that's about the 7 gram mark there. It's one of the little molossi minnows. Or even better, I've been throwing around the Jigwig shrimp hand sleeve with a hidden weight system in it. And that little lure there is 3 grams when it's fully rigged, and it casts like a mile on this rod. Now, the good thing about this rod here, guys, is we've got super high quality cork grips. And as you can see with that cork there, there's no blemishes in that cork like you'd usually get from a cheaper rod. They've done a great thing with that cork. Now, to keep the weight down, all they've got is a tiny little rubber butt cap on the bottom there. There's no skeleton reel seats. It's back to the plain reel seat that you'd normally expect on a light spin rod, which keeps it nice and reliable, and a tiny little cork foregrip. So when you're holding that rod, you got beautiful little place to put your thumb, and you can get your fingers nicely either side of that reel and stay comfortable. Now, just up from the cork there, we've got a tiny little hook keeper here, which is so valuable, especially if you're throwing little 2.0 squid jigs or something like that. You can get the single barb in that tiny little hook keep, and you know that squid jig's not jumping off anywhere. Now, don't expect for $100 you're going to be getting Fuji silicone guides or anything like that, because you're simply not. But you are still getting very high quality guides there. They've stood up for me so far, and I mean, we've really given this rod a bit of a thrashing before we bought this review to you, because I wanted to make sure it stands up. Now, it is a 2-piece, so we've got a nice little spigot joint here, which does a great job, and when it's loaded, there's no flat spots. But what does it look like when it's loaded? Quickly, I'll shift you over to just now when we were throwing some little medals at herring this morning, and check it out. It loads up beautifully. Lost him. Yep, on. Okay, what have we got? We're on the tiny little slayer, just casting a little medal, and I think we got herring everywhere. All right, oh, he got off. He got off. We'll see if we can quickly pin another one. There we go. Got him. Just a small little whiting. Perfect for bait. You got one, El? Oh, quick, drop back down. There's whiting down there. So as you could see there, the rod loads up absolutely miraculously and does a great job. Now, we've got ample amount of guides here, so you don't get any real flat spots in your braid as the rod is in its arch curve. So, which is nice, but what I do like is it's fairly soft rod, as you saw, from start to finish. So when you are playing some of those fish, it does sponge a lot, even though we did lose that herring in the video. But I suppose that's pretty normal when you're fishing with metals, isn't it? So, I mean, all in all, guys, I think this rod here is something that is not only going to be really good for the boat, but it's certainly going to suit those guys that want to get down to the trout streams and fish in tight, finicky water. Because of the short length of the rod, it means you can really fish in super tight areas, low overhanging branches, very thin streams, or whatever. So it will make it a dynamite rod for the trout guys. But where does this fit in for the brim guys? This fits in for the brim guys when, let's say, you're underneath bridges, you're throwing tied up underneath jetties or stuff like that, where you just can't have that 7-foot rod without risking the tip whacking the water on the way through. And being such a short rod, it is brilliant for throwing vibes. Now, where does this rod let itself down? Well, I believe if you wanted super long punchy casts along flats, this is not the rod for you. Being 5'6", it does restrict the cast, I feel, a little bit. I do feel like this is certainly not a $1,000 rod, but for the $100, this boasts value of some rods that I've seen up around the $300 mark. In fact, it's a rod that I'd highly suggest you get in and check out. But one of its biggest strengths, as I said, is the ability to be stored anywhere on the boat, thrown in the car, can go anywhere with you, and it's really not going to take up any room. And the other beautiful thing is, it is so light. I mean, look, in this wind, this rod has got an absolute mind of its own because it's so light that the wind just wants to blow it around. I can't actually express how light this little rod is. You will cast small little minnows to trout, to throwing for herring on these reef systems, to chasing brim all day with no fatigue with this particular rod. I have to admit, guys, you know I'm an aeroo and penn guy, but holy moly, this rod for $100 or under has really impressed me. It's in all your major tackle stores. We found these at Tackle West in Osborne Park, Western Australia, also in Getaway Outdoors, Balcatta, Western Australia, as well as I'm pretty sure any Assassin stockist except BCF will be stocking these. So anyway, guys, there's my quick review on the Assassin Slayer, because that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to slay those little fish. Okay, guys, until the next episode, we look forward to seeing you again, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.